Loud appeal. And umpire put it down. Knockout says the umpire. So we'll have to go with what the umpire says. Going around the wicket, we know always coming from around the wicket. The ball really needs a pitch in the line of the stump. So the umpire is out there, he's closer than everyone. He makes the call, not out. So ball is back with Aman. Here he is. This one chewing on is coming forward. Solid defense. Good song off the cricket bat. The ball hit back. So 2 delivered to that ball. Good shot. This is a 30 over match. 30 over field. And we're in for a good spring field this afternoon. And we have beautiful weather. We have sunshine, bright sunshine here at the Paisley Pond. And this one chewing on is rising along the ground. Long off, coming off the boundary. Doing some feet in the air. Back pass. Deep. Swing. Coming off the fence. One cross for a single. Suriname. He gets off the mark. He'll be happy to get on the marker. Number 23. Then it's Suriname. And he got on strike. The left-handed also to both batsmen. And left-handed will liberty up to go for another left and right combo. This match, 2 left-handers up the middle. Let's watch this ball. And that's a good one on left the batsman. Outside and around the batsman. That's a good looking ball. Just angling across the line. And that's his natural variation. And hitting a good line here this afternoon. Just going across him, seam up ball. So from the distance of the field. Then push back here. And this one takes the cell end of your stump. Driving deep to the outside edge. Presenting the scene. The good bowling so far. Just one single. Coming off the short ball. Suriname, he's on 1. 1 is a score. Let's watch this ball, up the bowl. This one he played up in the air, up she goes, a good looking shot to start things off, and now it gets the boundary, goes all the way into the fence. A good looking shot, indeed. Ball pitched up with a bit of whip there, direct the line. Latches onto it. Meeri goes in over the rope for a good looking shot there. That's good connection there from the line. Put it clean off the back. That's a welcome sight for him. Four puts on to 5. And he's just in the 4th over. Did he just join us live or just join us at the pod? Meeri Peeri won the toss. Decided to bowl first, have a go. And 5 for none. Suriname under the line. The middle, so they try to overmatch. A good quick here. This will be the second over. And we'll watch this one. Suriname just strike even 1. And direct around the 5. Suriname, they are slipping at the point. Now cover point. Let's watch this ball. Up and go, full toss. Drills on the ground. Just doing a single. So going for the Yorker here. Yarvinder Singh. And the vice captain. Looking to go full, looking for a Yorker, look at the cramp. Suriname. this time it's missing it.
साथ टाइट करना है
ऐसे टाइट करने के लिए आपके साथ चाहिए
Ball drilled on the ground for a single. Score goes to 6. Suriname goes to 2. And Ryan's on 4. 6 is the score.
उधर लेके जाओ उधर
Ryan will take 12. Oh, toss again, up she goes! Oh my! Good looking shot there, Derek Ryan. Going to that one quickly. And send that one a long way. And it goes now, Derek Ryan goes to 10. They got maximum. The first one for the afternoon in this match. Maximum. So Derek Ryan get things on the go here, get things on going here. A good looking shot. Full toss. So different line and different strategy this time. This one played along the ground, and man can't get here. Looking to go over the extra cover, looking to go over the off stump. The Ryan throws in the straight line. Get an inside edge. Ball played along the ground on the onside. He gets a single. And he moves to 11 with that single. There's the line. Suriname is on 2. Scoring 13. 13.
टाइट है पर बजाना चल सकता है ऐसे आगे
Suriname. And this one greeted with a smashing hit there with the umpire. And he signals 4. So that's a good looking shot there. Here Suriname, the ball was just picked up. Not the line you want to bowl this afternoon here. This match certainly, Suriname, that's a meal for him here. Connect well to everything at that one. The hard hitting Suriname, that goes into the fence like a rocket. And that's a good looking shot there, Suriname. He will feel good with that shot. He moves to 6. That's a welcome sight for him, Suriname, as he looks to hit everything here. Let's watch this ball in. Oh! My! Tremendous blow. That's a good looking shot here from Suriname. And wow, just a delight for the handful of fans that here. Suriname hit that one a long way. You know he can hit a long ball. Certainly, we've seen that here.
तो उन पर बर्फ होगी
Backlight, player just get hurt and attempted an attack. And we're back here to the third over. We're seeing next round, we can follow the third 41, 21. 21 runs coming on that second over. And that was a good over in favor of Richmond Hill, Liberty. And 24 runs coming off that over. There by God Singh. Look like this ball. Burton Ryan, he's on strike. And he's on 13. Sorry, Burton Ryan, yep, on 17. And the follow here, follow us on screen on NYNCL. Meeri Peeri versus Richmond Hill Liberty. And Meeri Peeri won the toss and decided to have a go first. And they think it's going to be they're going to run through this Liberty team. But they agreed to a different start here this afternoon. Derek Narayan is in a no-nonsense mood here. As you bring the attack to flush this ball up on bowl. So Narayan gets one on the line of the middle stump. Trying to work this one off the pass. Or played onto that short mid-wicket. Back in field here. So Amandeep Singh will continue from the commentary box then. Strongly built. Number 7, is it? Number 7? Number 7, yes. Here it is. Nice strong approach to the crease. Making way up. Also on the line is coming forward to now responding to the call. The score stays at 31. There was a brutal second over goal by the vice captain. Here, Suriname taking him over the rope. Chance went down. And the final ball, nevertheless, let's watch this ball. Passes on Pine. In between the line, good looking shot. That's a good one. And that will have the legs to go into the ropes. Now crosses the boundary rope. And that's a good looking shot there. Fine, tremendous blow here. He's in some good form. Playing in the minor league. Coming here in this final. He shows what a talent he is from West Burby. Guyana, from also Guyana, West Burby. A small village there in just across the Burby River. Right here at the bridge, West Burby. There's the line, he taps away. And we watch this ball again, let's watch this one, top umpire. Down the left side, one that kept a bit low. Not taking two, but it was just wide with the ball. They're down to one, they settle. Just to send it to signal coming up right too wide. So, there's some extra here also. So those are the 35. For the second over loss, the third over in total, the 30 over match, the final between Meeri Peeri and Liberty. Richmond and Liberty, that's what they want. 2 now, coming forward and pass through together. So Dino Suriname is part of the cycle. In Guyana, Paul Suriname, watching at National Park. They went over there one time with the likes of Tony Siggs. You have Lyndon London, Michael London, Jack Cameron, some of the cyclists, some of the guy, Raymond Newton, some of the cyclists out of Guyana, Suriname, is watching our Dino, it is. Down the track, oh my! And that's the beauty of a shot, Suriname, coming down the track and chipping and getting close to that ball. My, Suriname is top form here this afternoon, and showing his talented, this young man poised a threat when he's at the middle with the likes of him and Derek and Ryan. They will tear any bowling attack apart. And Meeri Peeri think now they do make the wrong decision of importing Richmond Hill here this afternoon in this match, this final That's a good looking shot too now, but a high back over the passed away. This time he's coming forward, check the shot, gets a single. So that's good rotation of strike there too now. And that's a strong comeback by the bowler, pulling the length back here. Now coming forward and check the shot. In the end, getting a single. And the score now goes to 4-3 with that single. The over comes to an end. That's the third over. Completion of the third over is scored 43. 44, sorry, later score here with Chunam. He's on 20. So below 2 now he's on 20. He's on 10 balls. And Jonathan Ryan he's on 21. He's on 9 deliveries so far. And the score is 44. Over here at the Baisley Pond. 44 from none. That's the completion of the third over. So Liberty looking good here. This is a good start. If you're a fan of Liberty, this is a good start. Your team going to get enough blizzard here in the power play, and very clear. We'll look to get some wickets. They'll pick wickets. They'll bowl a couple of good overs. There'll be a couple of dot balls to create pressure here. All been a good start as you're looking at Suriname on the 23 cap and beat. Ball outside line, they're also playing up in the cover region. Well done by the fielder, get behind the ball and knock it down, no chance of a run. So Suriname is there, he's on 20, exactly 20. Derek Narine, he's at 21. Not getting more to the strike. Narine taking some 9 balls so far. Let's watch this one coming off the Baisley Boulevard on the ground. This one is drive hard, driven along the ground. Long off coming off the fence, and the batsman will complete a single. Take the score now to 45. The good started by Liberty. They will be happy back in first. In the finals, playing some cricket myself, I know in finals you want to put runs up on the board. They call it full board pressure. But nevertheless, that's what this ball. That's a good ball. New York and delivery ball was picked up. Play all over that one. Right? The station also far. So he just looked at a couple more here, but knowing the Ryan, he just like to get off the pin. Every ball he will look to pass in on. Whether you present a bad length, you go short, he hits you a long way, picks up, he goes to get the cover. It was this ball. Off the ball, short, pulled through the wicket. And that's a good looking shot again, but the man got off it quickly. Just there now. Shot inside the rope. And the batsman completed 2. So good looking shot there from the line. As I was saying, anything short, he will pull his quick onto the back foot. He picked the length up so quickly in the line, he lashes onto anything short. And if you didn't that whip outside line of the off-stump, he definitely will get back to. Let's watch this ball. 2 full slashes! Oh my goodness! Robbie shall achieve a couple of bounces and Ryan. Anything loose here this afternoon? Meeri Peeri, some sort of trouble, a lot of trouble here. They can't stop the run flow here, the tap is open. The water is just flowing here, the runs are just leaking here from both ends of the ground, both ends of the wicket. And that's a bad Ryan, one of the best in New York. One of the best in New York. Jonathan Ryan will be tapped away. Comes out the village that called D. Edwards. That's a good ball. Good comeback deliver. And well taken by the wicket in the end. And my good friend Paul Prasad makes his way to the comes to box. Good afternoon, Paul. I'm going for LJ Realty. If you're looking to get on the market, you're looking to sell, you're looking to buy. A real estate agent is in here, my good friend Paul Prasad. I'm the one that played for Guyana at the first class level. Paul Prasad from LJ Realty. Located at 127 on Rockaway Boulevard, Virginia Queens area in South Ozone Park, Richmond Hill, Ozone Park, Jamaica. Make a home purchase. This time the market is good at seller's market. Paul, is it still a seller's market? Seller's market, and if your interest rates are very low, and if you're looking also to cash out, you want to do a refinance also, he's here to help you. He's my good friend, known him over 20 odd years. He's here, so I want to welcome Paul here at the commentary box, and he's here taking on a few pictures and show you the posts and Facebook. So welcome Paul, and welcome all the fans that come out here to support cricket. It's wonderful sport here. We have different countries here represented. We have the Jamaican flag over there. We have the Indian flag. We have the Guyana flag here, American flag. And we welcome all the fans. Zimbabwe, is that Zimbabwe? I think Zimbabwe. Flag is out here also. We're going to welcome each and every one of you from whatever nationality you're from, and we're here to support cricket. A game that we love, a game that we play for West Indies. I'm from Guyana. I'm a Guyanese national. And I'm here also big fan of cricket, big fan of West Indies, big fan of Mumbai Indians. One of my players in the Mumbai team, Tyrone Pollard, Mumbai Indians. This year, I kind of switched this year, kind of see if I can like KKR this year, I don't know. But also I like Delhi Capital, Shimron Akimaya, supporting youngster out of Burby. Thank you where I'm from. So definitely we have a lot of cricket. We have cricket back. The IPL is back in Dubai. So we have some cricket on TV. And we are live here.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
And Amandeep Singh continues. Aman continues from the committee boxing. It's watching. Goes into the Burley Bill agreement between them, who have a high strike rate. So this ball that was Narayan on strike.
Good looking shot from Narayan. Look at it go across the line. Narayan. Ball that was pitched up outside the off stump, but Narayan, he loved to latch on to anything short, any width. And this time, dragging one from outside the off stump. Nevertheless, he taps away. Number 21, Singh up on ball. Drive back to him. Chance go down begging, but look like the ball is hurt. And that was hot like hot larva. Went hard back to him. Had he hold on to that, would have been a spectacular catch. But he is in some pain, some discomfort. So we need the physio to get out there, physio. Get out there with some ice, maybe some ice. No, right? The speaker? No. So the score here, latest score, 53. And this is the 5th over in progress. Dio Chuinam, he's on 22. Narayan on 28. And this is the live action here. We welcome you on the live stream right here at Baisley Pond in Queens, south side of Queens, South Jamaica. You know, the likes of Nicki Minaj came out of this area here, Baisley. And 50 Cent, the G-Unit Soldiers, right here in Baisley. We also know LL Cool J from Farmers Boulevard. So some celebrities also here in this Queens area. And we are here this afternoon playing cricket match. I don't think LL would have think cricket would have been playing right in his backyard here in Queens. But we are here. And we have Dino Chuinam, who's a hard-hitting striker of the ball. He's on 22 from 14 balls. And Derek Narayan is on 28th. And the score is 53. The bowler still getting some attention there. Cotton Bowl went down begging. But it was certainly hit hard back to him. And let's see if he's going to continue. You have 2 balls more to finish this over. Narayan, he's off strike. So if you get Narayan off strike, then you have to bowl to Chuinam. Is pick your poison here this afternoon. Would you rather go into the burly built Chuinam or Derek Narayan? Both of these batsmen are well capable. They hit the ball. They hit this cricket ball a long way, and they certainly hit it hard back to you. You have to watch when you follow through. As a fast bowler, you have to keep your head up because it will come back like a rocket to you. So we're eager here for this match. We're still in the early stage. And we want to welcome you on the streaming platform. It comes to you there live, direct from the park. And this young man next to me here is doing all the streaming work. Keep the score up to date here. If you have an event and you want to have this same sort of platform, looking to do a live stream and all that good stuff in your finals or regular match, you can definitely contact him. He's in the park here, and he will definitely negotiate with you for a good price and have your cricket match over the live streaming, live on YouTube. You can always go back and watch back, see how you run up, see how you bat, and all that kind of great things, and have the fans also to see. Maybe a different country, your mom, your grandma is out in a different country back in overseas and want to see you batting. Great way of bringing the family together, especially this time with the pandemic. Everyone is glued at their TV, but we're out here socially distanced and everything, following the guidelines of the CDC. And let's watch this ball. Passes the umpire. In both the Chuinam, hits high in the air. Goes a long way. Man settles under it and takes the catch. Well done. Good catch. Chuinam is look to hit this one out of the park and sky one in the air. And the bowler was so excited, and you can see the aggression there. He ran into Chuinam and celebrating with the wicket of Chuinam. And someone is telling me we will have to see the celebration if they will get Derek Narayan out here this afternoon. So the first wicket to go down, Chuinam. And the score is 53 for 1. We're in the 5th over. And the new batsman will join Derek Narayan as a breakthrough a timely breakthrough. And Meeri Peeri wanted a breakthrough with Narayan and Chuinam going both guns blazing here this afternoon, lighting the park up. Some part of the ground, they say they scorch the grass. We'll have the groundsman have to water that area because certainly these two, Narayan and Chuinam, look in a no-nonsense mood. So a good breakthrough there for the bowling side as they won the toss and decided they're going to bowl first. So still to come, Troy Mars, Terence Madramutu, Videsh Singh, Alex Amsterdam. Still to come, a good batting lineup. Well, Alex is at the middle. And we'll see Derek Narayan. He'll be on strike. He is on 28. And let's watch this ball. Bowls to Narayan, won a pitch up outside off stump. Narayan is getting a leading inside edge. Ball goes up to mid-on. It gets a single. Over comes to an end. That's the end of the 5th over. And the score is 54. Oh. So we're getting the sixth over. We're going into the sixth over. And Derek Narine, he's there. He's there with joining him at the middle. Amsterdam. Alex Amsterdam, who would have played for Guyana the under 19 level. So Derek Narine, he's still there, and we know he's capable. He's on 29 from 16 balls. They scored 54. 54 for 1.
5 over.
So Derek Narine. Oh my, that's a good looking shot. Beauty of a shot. Inside out. It went a long way. Over extra. Over the ropes. A maximum this afternoon. And that's a beauty of a shot. A crunch off the bat. Narine. Anything with width outside the line of the off stump. Not the line you want to bowl. And that's a good looking shot indeed. Derek Narine. Score goes up now quickly to 60. 60 for 1. Over number 6 in progress. Narine looks around at the field. Number 10 as he taps away, waiting on the bowler. This one, he's going to run past the umpire. In bowl, that's a good ball, good comeback delivery. Played along, back to the bowler. So strong comeback from the bowler. This time he pulls the length back. Ball pitched between the middle and leg stump. Narine had to just play this one along the ground. So coming from the Baisley Boulevard end with a deep mid-wicket. Square leg, mid-wicket, mid-on. Here he is now, up some bow short. Pulls through mid-wicket. Good looking shot again. But the field is out there. They gets a single. Good looking shot at the end from Narine. Anything short, he gets onto it really quickly. So Amandeep Singh, coming from the southern end of the ground, the Baisley Boulevard end. You have a slip and play, a backward point. You have an extra cover on the 30-yard circle. Wideish mid-off. You have a man deep down, long off, mid-on, and deep mid-wicket. Here he is now. In bowls to Amsterdam. Coming onto the front foot there. Alex Amsterdam. Back to the bowler. No chance of a run. So Amsterdam would have played for the US and a couple of stints. So he's well capable. And feel inside, we'll love to see the back of him early as he worked this one on the onside. No chance of a run. Singh come quickly from that short mid-wicket position, preventing the batsman from getting a run. So ball is back with Anandeep Singh. Here he is again now, working this one off the pads. Amsterdam on the onside. So a good over. It's just the one ball that was wide and pitched up, and that Narine hit over extra. Well, a good, quite over so far. A good, quite 5 balls, one would say, as the over comes to an end. And that's the end of the 6th over. At the end of 6 over, the score is 60. $60 for 1. So number 21 will continue. The score is 61 for 1. 61 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Aman Singh. Let's watch it on positive umpire. In bowl to Derek Narayan, who gets a good ball. Driven down the ground, fires the throw in. The batsman cross for a single, so Narayan looks solid as ever. Play that ball on the merit, back along the ground, gets a single. And the score moves with that single to 62. And Narayan, he's on 37. Amsterdam yet to get off the mark. Coming in at number 3, Alex Amsterdam. The batsman out is Dino Chuinam. Caught off the bowling. And this one nicely played off the pad, clipped off the pad. They get 1, they can come back for 2. And good run in between these two. So Amsterdam, he's off the mark. He gets off the mark with a nice little tug through the onside. So Amandeep Singh, he will continue. Let's watch him now pass to the umpire in bowl. And this one's a good ball, stifle appeal. One that left Amsterdam, who's coming onto the front foot. Went past the outside edge. Taken by the wicket keeper. So a good ball. Left in the batsman are going across the line. Natural variation, natural angle. Seam up ball. Amsterdam taps away. As Amandeep Singh passes umpire in bowls. Amsterdam is getting back and across. Behind the line of the ball. Stroking it, this one up the short mid-off. No chance of a run. So good bowling here. Nothing loose. Just keeping the ball closer to that off stump on top of off. And that's where best the coach will tell you to put it, on top of off. Amandeep Singh. Here he is, passes umpire in bowl. And this one, Amsterdam is leaning back. Cracking this one. Through extra. And he gets a single. Ball played in the gap, gets 1. So he will move to 3 with that single. The score now goes to 65. 65 for 1. And this is a 7th over in progress. It's a 30 over match between Richmond Hill Liberty and Meeri Peeri. Number 21. Here he is now. Passes umpire in bowl. Oh, and look at the dab this one. The Rhine, a stifle appeal from the bowler. Too close to cut Narayan. The ball went past the outside edge, taken by the wicketkeeper. Over comes to an end at the end of the 7th over. The score is 65 for 1. Latest score here at the Baisley Pond. If you just join us, Meeri Peeri won the toss and elected to bowl first. Will look like a placid wicket. Great sunshine, lovely breeze coming off the Atlantic Ocean. And just a great atmosphere here. Lovely environment for cricket as the fans trickling in. There we see Capo putting some flags up. The Guyana flag on the boundary. As the sun is at the middle so far. Derek Narayan, he's on 37. The score 65 for 1. Yet to see some spin here. All seam so far. 7th over sent down. All seam. 65 for 1. And this is a tournament run by the New York NYNCL. And this is a Saturday finals. We come back here tomorrow at the same venue for a second final. It's a good shot. Played out in the deep. That gets 1. Narayan gets another single. So we come back here tomorrow with the likes of Galaxy will be on show. With Gurkadesh Moti. Just fresh out of the CPL for Amazon Warriors. With his club mate, countryman, Devendra Bishu will be on show here tomorrow. Right here. Finals Galaxy versus MMZ. Andy Mohammed and the MMZ boys. Nick Chinku with this one outside the line. A beauty of a ball. A peach of a delivery. Went past the outside edge of Derek Narain. Stifle appeal from the keeper. A lot of excitement out there. They would love to see the back of Narain. Once he's there, he's a big threat to the field inside. He's well capable. Yes, fans, MMZ tomorrow, the likes of Andy Mohammed, Nick Chinku and company, gonna go up against the likes of Devendra Bishu and Gokadesh Moti. It will be a good match. Jonathan Fu also in that lineup. It's gonna be a good game tomorrow. It's already sold out. If you need tickets, you need to buy them online. They already sold out tomorrow. Maybe you check at Rockaway Roti Shop. He might have a ticket, a few or two there remain. Maybe check Capo. Might have a ticket. Might lucky to get a ticket for tomorrow match. But this final is between Meeri Peeri and Richmond Hill. It's a mouth-watering treat. So far, 7 overs sent down. 7 overs a seam. This is the 8th in progress with the score 67 for 1. I know Liberty Richmond Hill will want to put this hardware in their cabinets. So is Meeri Peeri. Both teams are poised and well capable to give us a good show here. Oh, Narain has struck on the pads. And the umpire went for a walk. Is it Narain? No, it's Amsterdam. Umpire look and shook his head. It's difficult to get LBW from bowling around the wicket to a left-hander. The ball really have to pitch in line of the stump and have to be no doubt in the umpire minds the ball is moving and it's very unlikely, very hard to get it. Not saying it wasn't a good shot or wasn't close, but always it's difficult to get LBW from going around the wicket to a left-handed batsman. The ball have to pitch in line of the stump and stay on. Let's see. Unless you're James Anderson and one of them. Let's watch this ball. In bowl to Amsterdam, who gets one outside line of the off stump. Driven up to cover. Now that he would like Amsterdam not getting his timings right this afternoon. At the end of 8 over. At the end of 8 overs, the score is 67 for 1. Latest here. You can follow us on the live media, Big 3 Cricket and Media. Big 3 Cricket and Media. Follow live on that platform. On YouTube, go to YouTube and type in Big 3 Cricket and Media, where you can watch along this encounter between Meeri Peeri and Richmond Hill Liberty. So far, 9 overs sent down. And the score is 67 for 1. Sorry, is it 8 overs? 8 overs. 67 for 1. Latest score here. Yet to see some spin. Yet to see some off spin. Maybe some left arm orthodox. Some leg spin. Let's see what the batsman going to do against spin. We see them against seam. Derek Narain in particular. Anything short, he pulls. Anything with width, he flashes hard at it. So you want to see how we bat against spin. See if he can use his feet. See if he can chip. See how we work the ball around. So it'll be a good encounter here with the introduction of spin. See the keeper going to hug the stump. So it must be some spin and the restriction is lift. So we have deep square leg on the fence, a man deep in long on, someone in cow corner, deep in the boundary. We have long off on the fence as well, of deep extra cover, man sweeping. And the 4 players inside the circle will be 3 on the onside, 3 on the offside, backward point, cover, and mid-off wide, mid-off inside the circles, preventing a single. And on the onside, just short mid-wicket inside the ring. So let's watch this ball. Left arm it is. Going into Narayan, who go on the back foot and they get one. They can come back for two. A fumble on the outfield. But this outfield is known not to be the quickest outfield. Thick grass here. Even though it's trimmed cut very short. The grass is very thick. So the batsman only managed a single, even though the fielder fumbles. And Narayan, he will go to 39 with that single. And Amsterdam, he's there. Quiet so far. A watchful Alex Amsterdam. So left arm, and this one is tossed up. Ball on outside the off stump. Amsterdam coming forward. Dropped it inside the 30-yard. And they cross for a single. So 2 singles so far. Let's watch this one down the leg side. And that will be called wides umpire. So 1 more to the total. Extras. 1 more extra column. Take off. As number 12. Here he is now. Passes the umpire in bowl. Again down the leg side. And a wide signal. Even though the appeals went up. But the umpire signal a wide. So Derek Narayan, he's on 39. The score is 70 for 1. And this is the 9th over in progress. So we see a good ball. He's coming with a good action here, high action. So looking to get some drift and bounce and turn. Let's see him here. Up some bowl. And this one is short. Get a little bit of torn. Ball cut back into Narayan. So some spin on offer. And Narayan get a leading edge. Ball goes down to backward square. And they will complete a single. He moves to 40, Derek Narayan. And the score is 73. 73 for 1. As number 12, here he is now. Passes the umpire ball too short this time. Tug on the onside. They get 1. There's protection on the fence. Amsterdam gets a single. And that will be the end of the 9th over. At the end of 9th over, the score is 72. 72 for 1. Sorry, 1 delivered to go. Or maybe a few more. Couple of wides, I'm sorry. Couple of wides in the over. So I lost count. Here is it. Both a good ball, flatter, quicker. Outside the line of the off stump. End of the over. Over comes to an end with a dot ball. And the score is 73. 73 for 1. If you just join us, Meeri Peeri won the toss, decided to bowl first. And they get the wicket, the prize wicket of Diono Chuinam. And still in the crease there, batting handsomely so far, Derek Narayan. With him his partner, Alex Amsterdam. The score is 75 for 1. Latest score here at Baisley Pond. So 75 for 1. So this will be the 10th over. Gonna continue to bowl from the Baisley Boulevard end. Amsterdam on strike. He gets one on the onside. Turns off the pad. Deep mid wicket. Fields, no chance of a run. Score remains on 73. 73 for 1. And this is the 10th over in progress. It's a 30 over matches of finals here in the 2021 curtains coming down, winding down here in the Queens area. Amsterdam gets a ball pitched up, coming forward, bat and pad close to get a work it on the offside. Opening the face, the ball runs to point. Batsman cross for a single. Brings Derek Narayan on strike. So the season is winding down here in New York. We know the minor league is in Georgia this weekend. And if the Empire Titans, is it Empire Titans? I think if they won this weekend, it will shift back to 223rd Street. And right here in Queens. This one tickle off the pad. Narayan gets a 1. They'll come back for 2. But the ball won the chase and goes into the boundary for 4. Narayan gets another boundary, a timely boundary, clips off the pad, one that the bowler strain off the line, goes into the pads. Narayan gets a thin edge, work it down the ground, gets 4 in the process, and the score goes up now to 78 for 1 with that 4, Narayan. And he's getting close to that milestone. He's on getting close to what would have been, what's going to be a good half century. Narayan. And we just in 10 overs. Let's watch this one now, trying to work it off the pads. We wait on the umpire. No signal coming from the umpire. So Narayan might have maybe the ball touched him. No signal from the umpire. So maybe he's asking if the ball touched him, but the umpire says no wide, so we go live again. Let's watch this ball. In the Narayan again, down the leg side, appeal. Not out, says the umpire.
So you guys score official?
Coming off the tie pads.
No, I know.
So they went out loud appeal, but turned on by the umpire. So Narayan is still there. Batting good so far. So the attacking line for Narayan is leg stump at the moment. Couple of dot balls. One he get a nice nudge onto it, went for 4. So let's watch this line. Up some bowl, change the approach. And this one a pitch up outside the line of the off stump. Narayan is driving handsomely. Gets a single. With that single, he moved. The score moved up to 79 for 1. End of the over. That's the end of over number 10. At the end of over number 10, Narayan keep the strike. The score is 79 for 1. At the end of 10 overs, the score is 79 for 1. So it will be number 12 to continue. Grover. And this is his second over. Here he is now, up some ball. Big heave in the air. One bounce as they urging the fielder to come in to take that catch. Would have had to do some running there to pull off that catch. But Narayan, nevertheless, he gets a single. Ball stays in the air. Well, let's go over now. Here he is now, passing the umpire in. Oh my! The bowler said catch it, but it goes over the rope as Amsterdam step into third gear here. That's a good looking shot. Alex Amsterdam. The score now moves to 86 with that maximum. And that's a NYNCL maximum. Let's watch this one now. Good ball. And this one played along the ground. Long off, coming off the boundary and fields. And Amsterdam rotating the strike nicely. Just hit a 6. And now turning over the strike to his mate, who taps away, Derek Narine. And this one, he gets one that's short on the stumps and drag this one through mid-wicket. And he gets a single in the process, Derek Narine. So Amsterdam, he's back on strike. So these two are rotating the strike nicely. Amsterdam pulls and pulls well. Chance for a catch. Good effort. He goes in for the catch. At the end, he didn't get there, but he was a good effort and well applauded by his mates. And the ball just dropped short in front of him as the fans are making the way in the ground. And Narine gets one, a peel goes up. The ball goes down the leg side and they come through quickly. We're waiting on the umpire. Leg by is the call. The fans are making their way in here. We still to capacity. We still have seats for a couple more thousands. As they're making their way in here, we see Mark Bob is here. Good afternoon to you, Mark Bob. And the fans are definitely making their way in here this afternoon. Everyone just coming from the market. Just went and get their baygon, get their bora. And the wife, they leave their wife home to do the cooking. And the guys are out here to watch this encounter right in Queens, Baisley Pond, just off of Rockaway and Baisley Boulevard, South Jamaica. And we're having a mouth-watering treat here when the NYNCL brings a final between Meeri Peeri and Richmond Hill Liberty. The team is based right in the Ozone Park area with the likes of Daly and Vicky and company. Sponsored by Rockaway Roti Shop, which is located on 122nd and Rockaway Boulevard. Rockaway Taxi, Rockaway Roti Shop. Hafiz, the CEO, Mr. Rockaway, they call him in Guyana. So we want to say good afternoon to him and his son and his family, Imran and Javid Ali. And the latest score here is 90. 90 for 1. With Meeri Peeri won the toss and decided to field first. And Richmond Hill get off to a flyer with Dino Chuinam and Derek Narine, who's from the Edwards Village, West Coast Berbice. Chuinam from, I think, Kitty Campbellville in Georgetown. And Mark Bob, you will remember Dino Chuinam, his father, riding a cycle with the likes of Raymond Newton and Michael Landon and Tony Sibbs and Dumbai, Chuinam. And Derek Narine dabs this one to backward point. They get one short, third man rather, gets a single. And Derek Narine coming out of the village of the Edwards, Rosignol, and Blairmont and all those villages that play a lot of cricket there. Blairmont Estate, right there. They have a good ground there. Still playing some cricket in that area. We know the likes of Brandon Bess, who played for West Indies. He had a stint, I think, is 1 or 2 matches with the West Indies. He from that area played for Blairmont. Brandon Bess. And Derek Narine, the very prolific scorer over the years here in the Queens area since he touched soil here, migrate from Guyana, and he's here to delight the fan much. This one, Amsterdam gets a ball that is flighted as he waits on the back foot, played it deep in the crease, up to long off. He gets a single. So Amsterdam also would have played for Guyana at the under 19 level. And he here also played for U.S. senior team. Couple of stints. The score is 92 for 1. Latest here. Let's watch this ball. Narine is coming forward, opening the face, call for a single. Quick single. Good run in between the wickets. Gets another single. Narayan, I think he moved to 49 with that single. And Alex Amsterdam, he's on 16. Let's watch this ball. Appeal. Not out, says the umpire. Ball a pitch outside line of the leg stump, but hitting him. Amsterdam on the pads. Hit him high on the pads. The umpire not interested this time. Let's watch this one. Left arm operating around the wicket. Work on the onside again. The fielder should have done better, but this time ball goes up to mid-wicket where the batsman crossed for a single. And that brings the end of the over, end of the 12th over. The score is 94. 94 for 1 at the end of 12 over. Amsterdam, he's on 17. Derek Narayan, he's on 49. And we take a short break here. The score is 94 for 1. So Richmond Hill Liberty would like to see Derek Narayan take it long, take this innings deep down. Still about 18, 17 overs to go. The Ryan, if he stays there, he's a big threat. Let's watch this one. Played up on the onside. Ball into the pads. Work it on to backward square. He gets a single. He goes to 51. Score goes down to 98. 98 for 1. Amsterdam is there rotating the strike. Get the yard boundary here and there. Alex as he taps away. This one is short. I'm looking to pull. So that ball, no signal from the umpire. So it looked like he take him on the pads going through to the wicketkeeper. Ball pitched on the leg stumps. Amsterdam is on the front foot this time. Played up to the short cover. No chance of a run. The score remains on 98. Amsterdam taps away. He waits on left arm. Going at this time. He's talking a loud appeal, loud appeal, loud appeal. Giving out this time. Giving out this time. Giving out this time. Amsterdam is on the front foot. And the ball struck him on the pads. Umpire. The deadly finger. Not what Amsterdam would like to see, but he will have to make his way and hit the showers early. And the second wicket for Meeri Peeri boys. And they're celebrating a timely breakthrough. Because Amsterdam, we know what he can do with the likes of Narayan at the middle. So a good breakthrough for the boys, Meeri Peeri. They'll be happy to see the back of Alex Amsterdam. The score is 98. 98 for 2. The latest score here at the Baisley Pond.
सैटरडे के अलावा संडे के अलावा ऐसे ये होगा कि जो मेट्रो वाले लोग हैं जो यहाँ पे खेलते हैं सैटरडे संडे नहीं खेलते या जो भी वो आके हमारी लीग खेलते हैं ऐसे 1-2 साल में अगर आप करेंगे ना 2 डे वाली लीग जैसे बुकिंग लीग है वैसे बुकिंग लीग वाला बंदा सिर्फ बुकिंग लीग ही खेल सकता है यू नीड पीपल फ्रॉम अराउंड कई बंदे एक दिन कमिटमेंट करते हैं कई दिन बंदे 2 दिन कमिटमेंट करते हैं और हर टीम को ऐसे 2-2 दिन 2-2 मैचेस मिलेंगे हर टीम का अपनी सैटरडे है कमिटमेंट हर टीम की अपनी संडे नो पता क्यों हर बंदा कलर फोटो चाहता है हर बंदा वाइट कोई भी वाइट खेलना चाहता और T20 और 30 ओवर दैट्स इट संडे वाला बढ़ा रखो 30 ओवर का ये T20 रखो 25 कर दो नो प्रॉब्लम काउंट ऑफ 25 पे चलती है 5 ओवर कर दो ना 20-20 ना 30-25 ओवर कर दो मैचेस ज़्यादा लेट स्टार्ट होते हैं 20-20 के होने नो प्रॉब्लम मॉर्निंग का अलग इवनिंग का अलग ठीक है बंदों को प्रॉपर क्रिकेट मिलेगी पूरा दिन
So the new batsman, Troy Mars, he get things going. Narayan, he's on 52. The score is 99 for 2. And this is the 13th over in progress. So Troy Mars. He gets a good ball. Looking to work this one on the onside. Long on, come into play. And batsman cross for a single. So we'll see a lot of running in and out with a left and right combination. Man go back deep down at square leg off the fence. Deep mid wicket. You have a long on. Left arm gonna go around the wicket in bowl. This one is tossed up nicely. And this one, and the Ryan is playing it up to a long off. Feeler come in, dive in at that short mid-off, but can't prevent the single. Ball went past him. The Ryan gets another single. He moved to 53. Mars. Ball out outside the off stump. So this is the 14th over in progress. The score is 101. 101 for 2. The batsman out is Dino Chewinam and Alex Amsterdam. Troy Mars, he's on 1. Let's watch this ball now. In bowls, he gets a good length ball that hurry him. Ball quick through the air. And the batsman played that one up the short mid on. A couple of dot balls, a good over here so far. So with the new batsman at the middle, joining Derek Narine. The boys from Meeri Peeri would like to get a few balls at him. He's new. He'll have to hit a couple, feel the middle of the bat to start his innings. So they would like to bowl a few more to Troy Mars than they inform Derek Narine, who's on 50 odd runs, 54 to Derek Narine. And the boys from Meeri Peeri will be jubilant of having the 2 wickets back, the 2 well-set batsmen who have a prolific season so far, 2021, the likes of Chewy Nam and Alex Amsterdam, who look settled, who look good, only to be trapped. LBW from this bowler who is going to bowl from the commentary box. And Groover, let's watch him, number 12, left arm. Here he is now in bowl to Derek Narine, who looks solid still, well composed. And this one is coming forward, bat and pad close together, stroking it to cover, where he can't get a single. Bowler is back this time, quicker ball, quick through the ear, outside line of the off stump. Narine is looking to rock back and cut or flash, getting on the edge this time to point as he settles again. Third ball down the leg side, looking to heave this one through the onside, but hitting him on the pads. Ball quick through the ear again. Good length ball, good variation from Groover so far, operating from the commentary box. And then what a ball is 4th over, going into the 5th. Quick ball again this time. Narine dabs at it. Cannot beat point on this occasion. So Groover certainly is mixing up his length, his pace, varying the flight. And Narine just can't get it off the square so far. This time he tucked this one on the onside. A flatter delivery, quicker delivery through the air, but just the length and the line onto the pads. And Narine quickly tugging this one, gets a single. So a good over so far. Quite a few dot balls. Rare sighting. Quick couple of dot balls, 4 in a row in this over so far. Over number 15 it is. The score is 102. 102 for 2. Latest score here. The boys from Meeri Peeri certainly pulling things back in these middle overs. This one from Troy Mars, get one on the pads. Working this one on the onside in the vacant mid-wicket area. Lots of real estate out there. The bowler coming out, the fielder rather coming off the boundary. And batsman settled for a single at the end of that over. At the end of 15 over. At the end of the 15th over, the score is 103 for 2 with Derek Narine sitting nicely on 55. Troy Mars, he's on 2. And latest score here at the Baisley Pond. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back as the fielders and the batsmen are getting some refreshments. We're going to mingle for a bit. We'll take a quick break. Just to update you, if you just join us, if you're just here at the park, just join us on the stream. Meeri Peeri won the toss and decided to bowl first. And with the likes of Chewy Nam opening the battle with Derek Narine. Chewy Nam went for 22, caught off the bowling of Aman. He went for 22. Derek Narine, he's on 55. Alex Amsterdam, LBW by Groover, right? Groover, he went for 18. And Troy Mars, he's there. He's a not out on 2. Let's get the bowling card. We'll give the bowling analysis. We get the bowling card here. So far, we have the bowler sent down Aman Singh, 3 overs, no maiden, 12 for 1. Yar Azad Singh, 2 overs, no maiden, 33. He went for a lot. And then we have Bar Singh, 4 overs, no maiden, 28 for none. And Groover, spin bowling. We have 6 overs of spin bowling so far. So far, pretty good. Groover, 4 overs, no maiden, 22 for 1. And Singh, he went for 2 overs, no maiden, none for 7 so far, and that's the allotted 15 overs at as a run rate 6.87, 103 for 2. Latest score here at Baisley Pond. We'll take a short break and come back right here. Stay with us. So we continue with the action here. Troy Mars gets a full toss and work this one on the onside. He would like to clear the rope on that occasion, but managed to play it along the ground. Wideish of long on. Gets a single. So things on their way here. We're in the 16th over. It's a 30 over affair. NYNCL. Bringing this live to you here. And that's a nice shot there. Tug around. It goes all over the ropes. The fielder there make a meal. Would have been an easy stop, a couple of bounce, but run around and lost his footing. Held on to his sunshades though, held on to his glasses, but the ball went over the ropes. And Narayan gets another boundary to him, Derek Narayan. He's a batting sensation from out of the Edwards Village, West Coast Berbice. Derek Narayan, here he is. Pulls this one. Goes through the mid-wicket. He gets a single this time. Turn up with the MLS. He also played with Majestics. Derek Narayan. So he's featuring quite a few teams out here, and he scores heavily. So automatic pick with any team here in this Queens area. As Troy Mars gets one that is short and quick. Mars this time wasn't equal to the toss. Just managed to get a little bat onto that one. Played to short. Mid-wicket, mid-on rather. Left arm spin again. This one pulled down again. Mars gets some bat onto this time. And gone down to fine leg. They get one. They'll come back for two easily. So Troy Mars with a brace here. But nothing off the bat. Umpire. Well, the umpire going to change it. Yes, bat pads. Somewhere we'll try to figure it out. Did he say bats? So 2 runs in the end, is it? End of the over, end of 16 overs. So end of the 16 over. Check on the score here. We get it. 111 for 2 after 16 overs. With Derek Narayan, he's on 60. A well-composed 60 so far of 47 balls. Troy Mars, he's on 3. Troy Mars, he's on 3 of 9 delivers. And the score is 111. 111 for 2 of 16 overs. So we will see a change in the attack from the commentary box end. How you say his name? Dilbag, okay. So we'll see the like of Dilbag coming into the attack. Number 113, number 113. Gonna goes past the umpire. Oh, that's a good looking shot. Chance for a catch. Oh, he came in too early. And it goes over the ropes. And the bowler, certainly, Dilbag is not having that. He's asking, what is that? He's not happy. Could have get a wicket of the dangerous Narayan. First ball. Fielder charging in. And he misjudged. What would have been it would have been a good catch. It would have taken some catching. But it go over the rope. And 6 more to Derek Narayan. Oh, this one hit hard to the commentary box. 1 bounce into the boundary before. Good looking shot again. It was coming towards the camera. And it goes 1 bounce to Narayan. He goes to 70. And he's on fire this afternoon. Derek Narayan. Good looking shot there again. So Dilbag is not having a good few balls. A 6 and a 4. We'll give him credit for the first ball. If that would have been a catch, but his mate let him down. This one is tossed up. Narayan is coming down the track using his feet, getting close to the ball, but he gets Played it back to the bowler. We see Kalim Box and Frankie Bechu making their way to the commentary box. Good afternoon to these two assassins. Narayana gets two more. Two more to the score. Score now goes to 121. 121 for two. So Dilbag will continue. Bowling from the commentary box in some off spin. He's gonna go into Derek Narayan. Gets one outside the line of the off stump. Kept low. That ball. So 12 runs coming off this over so far. 12 runs from 4 balls. And this one is down the leg side. Will be called for a wide. So 13 runs is leaking from this Dilbag over. Narayan taps away, waits on Dilbag, pulls this one, chance for a catch, takes it this time. So Derek Narayan picked out the man at long on, didn't have to do too much, just a couple of steps. They're so happy here, the boys from Meeri Peeri. Let's see Derek Narayan to go back into the players' pavilion. He was a big threat once there at the middle. Narayan could have gone bigger, could have looked to hit it somewhere, but picked out the feeler. And Liberty, Richmond Hill Liberty losing the third wicket. The score is 124, 124 for 3. 124. So that's a timely breakthrough. And the boys from Meeri Peeri were so happy to see the back of Narayan, who looked dangerous. He looked well set. What would have been a good 100, but he'll have to go back and hit the showers. That would be the end of this innings. And the score is 124 for 3. So Troy Mars, he's on 3. We'll wait to see the new batsman who's making his way to the middle. Seems to be a left-hander. It is a left-hander. Making his way to the middle.
Terrence,
Nah, after they change it. Terrence is a big guy. So it'll be Aftab, Altaf. And this one to Mars, gets a good ball. He drilled this one down the ground. Gets a single. So the low middle order from Richmond Hill Liberty will stand the test here. It's a good score so far, 125 for 3. But their main batsman back into the pavilion. And the lower middle order will have to carry it from here if they want to pose a good total. We'll have to come up with some good totals here. We'll check on the previous matches that played here. What's a good total or what's a good par score on this ground? And we know some 12 overs to go after this one, with the likes of Terence Madramutu in the dog hut still. He certainly can hit them a long way. Stifle appeal. And that one certainly look from here, pitching outside leg. As the umpire says not out. Ball that was tossed up. And it'll be Altav. Look at the sweep this one. That ball score in the book. That's what this one gets some room outside off from Aftab. Didn't move there, just stood on the crease. And look at the guy, this one. Too quick through the air for him. The score remains on 125. 125 for 3. This ball again. Aftab going again. Go big. Stifle appeal. It's all happening here. Excitement. From here, we can't tell if there was a nudge onto that, but the keeper certainly looking in disgust. So had to be an edge on to him, but putting that one down. Aftab settled this time again. Not moving his feet. Stuck on the popping crease again. Quicker ball. So this is good bowling. They're certainly feeling the pressure. As he taps away, he won't absorb pressure at this time. But the boys of, extra bounce this time. Meeri Peeri look to try to snap a few more wickets here. The pressure's back on the batting side. At the end of the over, the score is 125. 125 for 3, and that's the end of 18 overs. So some of the sponsors that make things happen here. We'll get some of the sponsors in the moment. I took a few pictures this morning with the sponsors board, and look like we have a couple of them here. Well, some names of the teams rather. So we know this is New York National Cricket League. We'll get some of the sponsors. I know Hafiz probably part of this. Some of the sponsorship here. Cricket Zone USC, yes, Rockaway Roti Shop sponsoring being a part of this here. New York National Cricket League, run by Ramesh and company. And we want to say thank you for doing such a good job, Ramesh, promoting cricket in this New York region. As we see this ball from Dilbagh Singh. He's a captain, bowling some off spins, right arm off spin, operating from the commentary box end. Gonna go past the umpire, up some bowl to Mars, who's looking to working this one through the cover, working this one through the onside, offside, cutting this one, flashing blades, but can't be the man at point. Let's watch him now. A high back lift, Troy Mars. Looking to go down tongue. Oh! Floor it, and they hit the ropes. So making a mess would have been a catch and help it to go over the ropes as well. Hit the rope on full, and 6 runs. My. All happening here. A bowler, to his dismay, can't believe his fielder on the fence this afternoon. 2 catches so far. And also going over the rope. Mars is pulling this one, is coming towards us. But long on will feel. And Troy will get a single. Score goes now to 132. 132 for 3. We're in the 19th over. Some 11 more to go after this one. So a couple of chances gone begging this afternoon. The boys from Meeri Peeri will want to put that behind them. And they want to take the next catch that's coming. As a skipper up to go with himself on the attack here. Getting the wicket of Narayan, and this one is dabbed to backward point. Quick running between the crease, and Altaf will get off the mark with that single. Ball that dabs that point. And good calling from Troy. Mars. And getting off strike, and get him off the mark and off strike. He's new at the crease. It's a good thinking. Mars, pull this one! And no one moved. The man from the corner and long on didn't even attempt to move as the ball goes one bounce into the boundary for 4. So Mars is on the attack here. Troy Mars, 2 flamboyant shot so far. And definitely what Richmond Hill Liberty would require at this stage. The score goes now to 137. 137 for 3. Latest score here at the Baisley Pond Recreation Facility here in the south parts of Queens, South Jamaica, just off the Belt Parkway and located not too far from the JFK International Airport, formerly known as Idlewild. And we know all the action will continue, I think, next Sunday at the Idlewild Park, 223rd Street. If the Empire Titans win in Georgia in the minor league. But this is the New York League match here. This is the finals. We know the action continue tomorrow between Galaxy and MMZ. That's a sold-out venue, sold-out event right here. So bring your picnic basket, your chairs, and your umbrellas, and grab hold of a tree early tomorrow. It's going to be sold out to capacity with the likes of Andy Mohammed and Nick Chinku from MMZ, and Devendra Bishu will be on show for Galaxy, Zamal Khan, and Gurkadesh Moti. And that's a good-looking shot again. Troy Mars pulling this one through. Long on. Good-looking shot. Look like that's his pep peeve going through that region. We see one from the commentary box end pulled through mid-wicket. And now we are seeing from the Baisley Boulevard end, he's smashing them. Certainly here, the score goes down to 142 for 3. We're in the 20th over. And this one, Moore gets one that tossed up a little slow there, Mars. Equal to the task. Running it down to point. Troy Mars, good mix up there. Good comeback from the bowler. Good ball, flighted ball. Outside line of the off stump. Let's watch him this time. This encounter will be a great one. Mars goes big this time. Not getting the distance. Not the elevation that he would like. He would like to clear that building. Mars. Not the elevation. Good delivery there. The bowler very watchful. Mars is making room. Looking to pull anything on the stumps. So good event here. Good combination between ball and bat. As Al Tav on strike. Looking to pull out appeal. He was given out. Yes. Didn't look comfortable. Al Tav in the middle. Struggles a bit. And this time he gets a quicker ball. Looking to pull, and was in no man's land. He ended up in a tangle position, a worse position you want to end up on. The worst thing to see is a dreaded index finger of the umpire as the appeal went up. A very confident one. The bowler didn't even look at the umpire. He started to run in celebration. And Alta will have to go back into the players' pavilion. The score is 143, 143 for 4. The latest here at Baisley Pond. So the new batsman make his way to the middle. It'll be Videsh Singh. The score is 143, 143 for 4. We're still in the 20th over. 1 ball remain. So Videsh Singh. 1 legal deliver. In the 20th over, here he is now in bowl. Singh gets 1, turn it off the pads. Ball played to backward square. He gets single. He's off the mark. Videsh Singh. The score goes now to 144, 144 for 4 at the end of 20 overs. 10 overs to go. It's a 30-over affair here. It's the finals right here at Baisley Pond, brought to you by Rockaway Roti Shop and also Cricket Zone USA, located in Castle Hill in the Bronx, New York. And you could check him out there, Ravi at Waru, for all your cricket equipment. They're right there in that Castle Hill area. Cricket Zone USA. Also Rockaway Roti Shop, some of the big sponsors for this tournament. And we want to thank them for their contribution towards cricket right here in Queens. This is the New York National Cricket League, run by the president Ramesh and his boys. As we see Brian Maniram and Raja Pasram making their way in the park here. Good to have them here watching this fete. We know some softball action continue tomorrow. The New York Softball Cricket League runs off the J.P. Singh Memorial Tournament. And that's the final competition for this year. Some softball action in Queens, right here at the 150 and Rockaway ground. Will be Assassins versus One Love, I think. And Kingsman versus Dynasty. So if you're a cricket lover, you're a softball lover, you want to check out 150 and Rockaway tomorrow. But right here tomorrow will be MMZ with the likes of Ricky Kisoon from the Bronx, Nick Chinku, Andy Mohammed taking on the boys from Galaxy, Zamal Khan, and the likes of Devendra Bishu and Moti will be here. So Mars with another single. Troy Mars take him out to 21 from 19 balls. And Videsh Singh, he's on 2. The score is 146 for 4. Let's watch this ball. In bowls to Singh. Singh gets a good ball, stroking it up to that mid-off region. Cover. They gets no chance of a run, rather. Score remains on 146. 146 for 4. Over number 21 in progress. He goes into Singh. Singh is looking to wind this one up. He's looking to go big. Gets it flat on the ground. Played up to mid-on. Looking to go out the park. Singh. He's well capable. He can hit them a long way. He hits a long ball. But he's in soon at the crease. So you want to look a few first before he can launch. But the boys from Meeri Peeri want to get a couple of wickets here. That's a good ball. That's a good line to bowl to Troy. Outside line of the off stump. And Troy is looking to pull this one. He's looking to pull it through the mid-wicket region. Get an inside edge. Ball went down to backward square. He gets a single in the end. Score now goes to 148. We're in over number 21. 9 more to go. So the spinners is doing a good job here for Meeri Peeri. The boys of Meeri Peeri. And this one, Singh gets in a tangle there. He's in a two mind thought there. 2 thoughts in a row. Looking to whip this one off the pad. Looking for a heave. In the end, ball nudge in the square leg region. Short square leg. And at the end, no chance of a run. At the end of 21 overs, the score is 148. At the end of 21 overs, the score is 148 for 4 with the batsman at the middle. Troy, he's on 22. And Videsh Singh, he's on 3. So we have some 9 overs to go. 9 overs to go. And this segment of commentary brought to you live by Rockaway Roti Shop and Cricket Zone USA. Raviet Waru, the E4 brand. Some of the teams partaking in this tournament is Kings, also Galaxy Warriors, Majestic, Valley Stream Royals, Valley Stream Lions. Just some of the names. Punjabi Lions. And also Gladiators. Some of the team. Cricket Boss. Just a few of the teams here participating in this year's 2021 New York National League. New York Zalmi. Punjab. New York 11 Cosmos. MMZ Titans. Renegades. Majestics. Some of the teams that participate this year in the 2021. And this is a big heave here. Videsh Singh looking to go downtown, getting an inside edge. Ball played up to short mid wicket. They get one in the process. The score moved out to 149. 9 overs to go. 9 overs to go. This one is driven hard back to the bowler. He didn't make an attempt to stop this one. It was hit hard. The hard hitting Troy Mars. 21.3 in progress. 151. 151 is the score. Videsh Singh taps away. Pulled out the kitchen sink. On this occasion, through mid-wicket, he gone for one. He'll come back for 2. A good throw in to the bowler's end. The batsman come back for a brace. 2 more to the total. Score moves now to 153. 153 for 4 over number 22 in progress. And this one is short and pulled down. Videsh is swinging everything at this one. In the gap for 4. Good looking shot, Videsh Singh. And that's a welcome boundary. Not the line you want to bowl. Wrong line, wrong length. Pays the price. In the zone, the likes of Videsh Singh will capitalize on anything short. And on the leg side, 4 more to the score. This is a good ball, good comeback. This one, a good delivery on the stumps. One that spun across the batsman, beating him and all ends up beating the stumps. Goes through to the keeper. And a rear dot ball to end over number 22. At the end of over number 22, the score is 157 for 4. With Videsh Singh, he's on 10. And Troy Mars, he's on 24. Latest here at the Baisley Pond. If you just join us, the boys from Meeri Peeri decided to bowl first after winning the toss. And Dino Chuinam and Derek Narai went after the bowling anything. Went all guns blazing. And Chuinam went first and followed by Alex Amsterdam. And then a well-played half-century by Derek Narain. And then we see Altav, the latest victim this afternoon, went for 2. And that's the 4th wicket that went down so far. The score is 157 with Troy Mars on 24 and Videsh Singh on 10. Mars on strike. Here he is now in Baltimore. He's going this one, clips off the pad. Good looking shot, and this again. Misfeeling again. Mid wicket. Guilty of misfeeling. And not the first or the second. About the 3rd time. We see him flooring a catch. He grasped one earlier. And now misfeeling. And they opt to bring him in the 30-yard circle. And this is a good move by the field inside as we watch. Mars wind up again for a big heave. And this time the bat came down defending this ball. Mars on 28. The score is 161. Mars taps away, high back lift. Here he is, down the track, gets an edge. Flew down to 3rd man to get one. He will come back for 2. Troy Mars is looking to go into 5th gear. Liberty Richmond Hill Cricket. They're 163. They will try to press from here. Meeri Peeri will have to put some quality balls on the deck. And this one we see inside there. The keeper's after it. They're gone for one. They come back for two. They'll get the second. Decided against it in the end. Just a single. So well done there by the wicket keeper. Running and chasing after that ball. Troy Mars. He's on 31 with that single. Score goes to 164. 164 for 4. 23 overs in progress. Let's watch this one up in the air. A chance for a catch. Takes a comfortable one. We'll see the back of Videsh Singh. And he will go for 10. He's looking to go big, Videsh Singh, getting a leading edge. The ball went up to backward square where the fielder completes a simple catch as Liberty Cricket, Richmond Hill, losing their 5th wicket in the process. The scores are 164. 164 for 5. The latest score here at Baisley Pond. Troy Mars is still out there. He's on 31. As we see the Burley built Terence Madramutu will join his mate Troy Mars. Terence Madramutu from the Rosal area. Rosal, Quarantine, one of the best club in Guyana. The Rosal Cricket Club with the president Gilbert Foster doing a tremendous job in that region. Area H ground. The only female hardball cricket team in Guyana, Rosal Club, and they're producing about 3 female players in the West Indies team currently. And just completed a match against South Africa. The off spinner from Rosal, she got 4 wickets, bowling some off spins on the just completed one-day series between West Indies and South Africa. Over comes to an end. The score is 165 for 5 at the end of over number 23. End of over number 23, 165 for 5, 32, Troy Mars, Terence Madramutu, just at the middle. He's yet to get off the mark. Latest score here, 165 with some 7 overs to go. It's a 30 over affair match. 7 overs to go, and Liberty will look to put on as much as they can. And the boys from Meeri Peeri will look to bag these 5 more wickets. They're in the middle order, lower middle order batsmen. So anything could happen here. They were trying to get a couple of wickets to get into the tail early. See if they could snap 2 or 3 quickly and run through the tail. But Liberty Cricket, Richmond Hill, much will depend on Troy and Terence Madramutu. Terence Madramutu can hit the ball a long way. He can definitely hit a long ball. And the boys from Meeri Peeri will definitely be aware of his ploy and his attack and his launching points. And they will look to protect those areas. Okay, he can definitely lift off at any given time, Terence Madramutu. So we're in for a good treat here. Been quiet. We're not seeing any threat for the park department here. And we know these trees around here, the boys can definitely trim them, these trees, and have the parks department scramping for tree cutters. But as Terence Madramutu calling for his hardware, his helmet, definitely in for a treat here this afternoon. We know it's not going to be a one-sided affair. Both teams have run-ins with each other early in the early stage of the preliminary round, with Liberty getting the better half of that game, just winning that encounter by 2 runs. If I'm not mistaken, chasing 284 in the previous preliminary match. It was a close one. And we've seen that's the build-up here in the score 166 for 5. Over number 24 in progress as Madramutu take guard as he taps away. This one is a good length ball with a bit of width outside the off stump, and he played a good looking, crisp looking shot there outside the off stump, but can't beat the fielder, not in the gap. I think Troy Mars is saying, give me the strike. With some 7 overs to go. 166 is the score. 166 for 5. As you watch Bar come in, and this one is nicely off the pads. And again this afternoon, they are not having a good day in the field. The boys from Meeri Peeri dropping another catch, and someone is counting. They're saying that's 4 for the afternoon. And we know they're saying catches definitely win matches, and giving Terrence Madramutu a life pretty early here. And see how costly that going to be. Troy Mars gets a length ball, looking to open up. Troy Mars. And the ball jagged back from outside line of the off stump. That ball. So Madramutu, he's off strike. He's on 1. Troy Mars, he's on 33. Over number 24 in progress. 6 more to go after this one. Mars gets a good ball again. Madramutu is interested in getting a single. And underarm throw there. Stifle appeal from the umpire. 1 ball to go in this over. Well, this has been a good over so far. Just a run coming from it. So after this over, it'll be 6 more to go. So we are in over number 24. 1 legal ball. Mars topped away. He's on 33. Let's watch this ball. Up on bowl to Troy. Gets a top edge. Chance for a catch. He can't get there. And this one will go. Who win the chase? Back for the second. Good chase there from Aman. Pull it back just inside the rope. Troy Mars flashing hard. Get the top edge. Ball flew down to third man, where he gets 2 in the process. As the over comes to an end, a good over. Just 3 runs coming from that over. The score is 169. 169 for 5. And that's the completion of over number 24. At the end of over number 24, the score is 169. 169, the latest score here with Troy Mars. He's on 35. Terrence Madramutu, goes by the name of Coolie Boy. He's on 2. He's on 1. 6 more overs to go. And this is the New York National League. And this segment of commentary is brought to you by Rockaway Roti Shop, located right here in Queens, 122nd Street on Rockaway Boulevard. And also Cricket Zone USA. Cricket Zone USA, located in the Bronx, Castle Hill. I think the first exit off the Whitestone Bridge. So New York National Cricket League. And we're gonna be back here tomorrow for the second final between Liberty, Galaxy, and MMZ right here with a 11 a.m. start. It's a 40 over match. So 6 overs to go. 6 overs to go. Aman Singh will pick up the attack from the commentary box end. And you're going to go into Terence Madramutu. You have a deep mid wicket on the fence. You have long on. The captain Dilbag on the fence. Deep mid backward square. You have a short mid wicket. You have a backward point. Third man is coming into the circle. Extra cover deep on the sweeper position. And long off. Madramutu get one wide outside the line of the off. Some taken by the wicket keeper. Not cleanly taken by the keeper. Wides is the call. 2 wides. So Madramutu end up on the non-striker end. Coming through for a quick single. 2 wides. Score goes to 171. 171 for 5. Over number 25 in progress. Troy Mars, he's on 35. The hard-hitting Troy. Here he is now in ball. Troy heave this one down the ground. Couple of bunks to the fielder coming off the long off boundary and sending a strong throw. Not backing up well by the bowler. Had he collect that and take the bail off the stumps, would have been a call on the umpire. They will look close from here. Madramutu, but he gets home. He gets a brace in the process. The score now goes to 173 with that deuce. So 2 more to the score. Mars on strike, come down the track, hitting this one along the ground. A good looking strike, clean strike, Troy Mars. And that's a good looking shot indeed. He chipped into that one. Lofted shot into the boundary for 4. Troy Mars. He moved now to 41 with that boundary. Score goes up now to 177. 177 for 5. Mars gets a slower ball, which he played up in cover. So he gets a single, bring Terence Madramutu on strike. Score goes now to 178. 178 for 5. Over number 25 in progress. 5 more to go after this one. Aman, he will continue from the commentary box. And here he is now up. Boto Madramutu, who is driving this one along the ground. Drilled it down to long on. The captain field. Batsman complete a single. Madramutu moved to 3. Score goes now to 179. Mars on 42. Beautiful day here for cricket. In Queens, slow ball, belt to this commentary box. Oh, the captain himself. The captain himself, guilty this time, charging in. End up in an awkward position. The balls end up swaying away from him to his excuse, his dismay. And Troy Mars survived, getting a life. Score goes to 180. So 4 catches put down this afternoon. Costly. Will cost them, we will see with the end result of the match. Madramutu on 3. Troy Mars on 43. The score is 181. 181 for 5. 5 overs to go. 181 for 5. With 5 overs remain. So 5 overs to go. 5 overs remain in this innings. Meeri Peeri won the toss and decided to bowl first. The score is 181. This one in bowls to Madra gets it off the pads. He gone for 1. They come back for 2. Can he come back for 3? Mars. They will settle for. Oh, they want a toss? Oh. So Madra he gets 2. He moves to 5. The score now goes to 180. 182, is it? Wait on the scoreboard here to take over. 183, 183. So Richmond Hill Liberty, they won the toss and decided to bat first. Sorry. Let's watch this ball. In both Madra short pulls through mid-wicket. He gets 1. Score goes down to 184. Madra he goes to 6. Troy Mars, he's on 43. A good little knock so far from Troy. Facing some 35 balls so far as he taps away over number 26 in progress, being bowled by Azad. Here's come Azad, up some bowl. Mars down the track, pulls through mid-wicket. They get 1. And they will go into the boundary for 4. Fielder give up the chase. And that's a good looking shot there. Troy come down the track and pulls it through the mid-wicket region. Much needed for Richmond Hill Liberty at this time. Meeri Peeri need to bowl a couple of dot balls. Need to get a couple of quick wickets. The fielder not helping at the moment. A couple of catches going down, a couple of hard ones going down, begging. They will need to pull themselves back in the field. Can the bowler make something happen here? Mars, he's on 47. 188 for 5. Over number 26. Sponsored by Rockaway Roti Shop. Oh! Mighty blow. That's a good ball. Troy Mars looking to go lift his head early. Looking to swing this one to mid-wicket. And that's a good ball by Azad. Getting the prize wicket of Mars, and he gone back, hit the showers. The score is 188, 188, and that's the end of the 6th wicket. And we're in the 26th over, so good option from the bowler. He can't get his feelers to take a catch, and this time hitting the stumps of Troy Mars. A good played 43, a good innings from him, a good little cameo. He steered the middle order and bring about Liberty into a respective score here in this final so far, with 5 good overs to go still. And little Richmond Hill Liberty can capitalize on this 5 overs and push the table. They will look to get at least 50 runs more from this 5 overs. But the boys from Meeri Peeri will think wickets. 4 more wickets, and they can snap Richmond Hill Liberty under 200 if they can get 4 quick wickets. But with the likes of Terence Madra who can definitely hit them a long way. The fans here will wait to see that in fruition. And it'll be Kieron will join in Terence Madra at the center. And for him we have a third man inside the 30-yard circle, a backward point, cover, long off, long on. And this one is short. Play this one into that gap in the cover as the fielder is standing deep in the point. Ball falls in the gap. The batsman gets a single. Bring Madra on strike. 1 deliver to go in this 26th over. Being bowled by Azad. Madra taps away. Waits on Azad. Short approach to the crease. pull this one. Good looking shot chance. Fielder coming in. And then at the end, wait for the ball to bounce in front of him. Gets it on the bounce. Madramutu gets a single. And Richmond Hill gets a single. They move to 190. 190 for 6. Madramutu on 7. Kieran on 1. He's gets a single, gets off the mark. And that's the end of the 26th over. At the end of the over, he scores 190. 190 for the loss of 6 wickets. The segment of commentary brought to you by Rockaway Roti Shop, sponsoring all the delicacies here today. And the establishment is located at 122nd Street on Rockaway Boulevard. Hafiz Ali, Rockaway group of companies, Rockaway Car Service, VIP Service, Car and Limo. So we want to thank Hafiz Ali for his sponsorship. I know not just him alone, Cricket Zone and a few others. We'll get the other sponsors. Want to thank the President Ramesh and his league and his vice president and the secretary. They're doing a good job promoting cricket in the Queens area. And this is a slow ball. Terence Madramutu pull this one. It goes a long way into the food stand. And that's a good looking shot there, Madramutu. He can't bowl those type of balls to him. It was a slow delivery. And Madramutu picked it out early. Capitalized well on this occasion and sent it over the mid-wicket region into the food bank where Hafiz Ali is. And that's a maximum, a welcome one for Liberty Cricket. Madramutu gets a full ball. This time he squeezed it out the point. They get one, he can come back for 2. He will take the throw on. That's good running between the wickets. Score goes now to 198 for 6. Madramutu moves to 15. Kieran, he's on 1. Madramutu settles as he taps away, waiting on the 3rd ball. Here he is now up and bowl. Oh my! Glorious! Fantastic! Short of a length. Can't bowl there. Madramutu, he's on fire here. He's on the go, taking charge. Length ball, latches onto it quickly and sends it over the food bank again. And that's a tremendous blow. Good looking shot. The 200 come up with that maximum. It's a Rockaway Roti Shop maximum. Score goes up now to 204. Madramutu quickly goes on to 21 as he taps away, waiting on the 4th ball in this 27th over. And that's a gorgeous looking shot. The fielder not helping in the cause, and that goes into the boundary for 4. Good looking shot, Madramutu. We wait on the umpire. Did the ball hit the fence? Did the ball hit the rope? We call the fans. Anyone see? 1. He gets 1 only. Looked like it hit the ropes, but did not hit the ropes. They get a single. Score goes now to a 205. 205. 205 for 6. Over number 27 in progress. 2 balls to go in this over. So 3 more overs to go. 20 balls to go. Let's watch this one. Up from bowl to Kieran. Oh, he's smashing this one to point again. They're gone for 1. They will have to settle for 1. And the ball held up in the outfield. Thick grass cover here at the Baisley Pond. Kieran gets a single. He moves to 2. The score now is 206. 206 for 5. And this is the 27th over in progress. Over number 27. Being bowled by Amam. Here he is, Aman. Up some bowl. Madramutu gets a one, pulls into the commentary box. The fielder just waiting on that ball. My. Should have done better there. Just waiting on the ball on the bounce. Yeah, you good? Yeah. So Terence Madramutu, he's on 23. 3 overs to go. Kieran on 2. Facing some 2 balls. So Madramutu will look to do the bulk of the scoring. The boys from Meeri Peeri will try to keep him off strike as much as possible. So the latest score here, 207. If you just join us, you join us at the park. Richmond, they all had good scores in this match. Half century from Derek Narain and a good 40 odd from Troy Mars. And now it's all in Terence Madramutu from here. Still to come in the lineup, we got T-Gun to come. We got Sultan and Leon Mahabir. But we know Terence Madramutu, he's the hard-hitting batsman in this Liberty team. Swinging again for the fence. Madramutu. Ball went through to the wicket keeper. With excitement from the fans here. Can't tell if the keeper confirmation from a cameraman here doing a live. He said edge. So Madramutu chance went down begging again. 207 is the score. Madramutu looking to pull again. Went through to the keeper. The score remains on 207. So 2 dot balls. Edge to the keeper. And then this one, a length ball that took off from that length with some bounce. Madramutu. Oh, this time he gets it in the air. Man coming in too early, but it will go over the ropes. And that's a rock away maximum. Good looking shot there, Madramutu. Good timing, good balance. Head stays still as you walk into that shot. Good looking shot there, good connection, Terence Madramutu. And brings up another maximum here. The score goes out to 213. 213 for 6. Over number 28. Pulls again! Oh my! You gotta take a plane to get that one. Good looking shot, Terence Madramutu. We are know here well capable. And we're seeing a tremendous hard hitting batting display from him. The score goes out to 219 with that maximum rockaway maximum. 219 for 6 over number 28. 2 dot balls to start. A drop catch the first ball. Dot ball and 2 big 6. Full toss. Oh my! Off the back foot this time. Madramutu, and they come back for 2. Good running. 1 short. Madramutu. Not down in. But he's back on strike. He's back on strike. Liberty Cricket with rather him be on strike. He's definitely hitting the ball cleanly. He had a full toss. He could have dispatched that one. He gets a single. Let's watch this one. Down the track and pulled. Coming down the track too early. Madramutu.
Sorry?
And the batsman pulled the ball down. You want to do something? You want? Yeah, I would pass it to you. No. Yeah, come now. So with that single, the over comes to an end. At the end of the 28th over, the score is 221 for 6. What's your name? Yeah, right here. So 221 for 6 221. Latest score here, 221 for 6, with Terence Madramutu on 36. And Keon, he's on 3. And it's all happening here with 2 overs to go. 2 overs to go. The score is 2-2-1 for 6. 2-2-1 for 6 as the action continue here with the New York National Cricket League bringing their finals live and direct with you. We are here at Baisley Pond and we're streaming live on YouTube. So if you're in the park, you want to follow the scores, you want to follow the commentary live, check it out on YouTube. If you're my friend on Facebook, you could go on my Facebook. I share the feed there. What's the feed?
Big Three Cricket and Media.
Big Three Cricket and Media. That's the feed you can go to if you're right here in the park. You want to follow it. You want to follow the scores. Sometimes you can't hear from the loudspeakers here right in the park. You can definitely follow the commentary on your smart device in your hands. And we're having 2 overs remain in this 5th match here, this finals, brought to you by Rockaway Group of Companies and Ravi at Cricket Zone USA. And we're in for a good treat here. The score is 221 for 6. 2 overs to go. And Madramutu, he's on strike. In bowls to Madramutu. He pulls this one. And he gets another boundary with that shot. Too short. Short and short. Pays the price there. Not the length you want to bowl at this stage of the match. Giving the batsman to free his arm. He's on 40. Terence Madramutu moves to 40 from some 18 balls. Well decorated with quite a few maximum. A couple of 4s. In ball, too short again. Pulls. Chance for a catch. He can't. Cannot hold on to the catch. Goes for 4. This is the 7th catch. 7 catches going down begging here this afternoon. Oh my. Madramutu, he moves to 44. The score goes to 229. 229. 229 for 6. Over number 29 in progress. Madramutu, he certainly lift off here. Certainly lift off here. Here he is now. Goes past the umpire. In bowl, Madramutu gets one clipped off the pads. That's a good looking shot. That will go all the way into the boundary now. Over the ropes. Into the boundary for 4. Madramutu. Good looking shot there for Terence Madramutu. Ball short on the pads and clipped it. You recognize that there's no one at deep backward square on the fence. And that's a good looking shot. He moves to 48. Madramutu on 48. Let's watch this ball. Slower pulls. Oh my, chance again. No. Gets it on the 1 bounce. He gets a single. Madramutu moves to 49. Madramutu on fire here. Score goes now to 233. 233 for 6. Madramutu, he's on 49 from face some 21 balls. Oh, this is a good looking shot now. Man settle under it. The captain settle under it. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh my, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. My. Another one goes begging. 9 catches so far. It's all happening here. It's all happening here. Young Keon on strike, in bowls. Pulls this one down the ground. They get 1. They can come back for 2. Ball in the space. Madramutu. They will settle for 1. They will settle for 1. Madramutu. As he calling for some water. He's on 49. Madramutu on 49. But he will not keep the strike. Make it big. The scores are 241. Hold on to catches. They're feeling the deep. Cannot hold on to their catches this afternoon. And it proven to be costly. Madramutu, they dropped him early. And he's there now on 49. So 6 balls remaining. And if you just joined us on the stream, you just joined us at the park. Liberty Cricket, Richmond Hill won the toss, decided to bat first, sending Derek Narayan and the destructive Dino Chuinam. They went all guns blazing, put up a good score. And then Chuinam went for 20 odd runs. Narayan fell for 70. Alex Amsterdam went for a well-played 18. And then we see Troy Mars taking the middle order on his back. Went for a well-played 44. And then here we are now with Terence Madramutu in full flight here. Keon looking to swing big here. This one swing hard, not getting any contact. Well, he will want to bring Madramutu on strike. But boys from Meeri Peeri want to keep him on this end. They will not want Madramutu to be on strike. That's what this ball. In ball, this is a good ball. Outside line off stump, they get one. Madramutu will get the strike this time with 4 balls to go. 4 balls to go. Madramutu, he's on 49. Terence Madramutu on 49. The score is 42. 42 for 6. And Kieran, he's on 11. Beautiful half century coming from 22 balls. 22 balls decorated with 3 maximum and a couple of 4s. Terence Madramutu, good half century to you, sir. 51 to him. A good looking shot there. Terence Madramutu. 3 balls to go. 3 balls to go. In ball, up she goes. Deep over extra. They get 1. He will settle for 1. So 2 balls to go. He will be off strike. And this has been a good over so far. Dot ball in the first ball. Single. Single the second ball. 245.
You can open the score.
This one goes outside line of the off stump chance. A wicket keeper. He's looking to go big here. Final ball will come up. The score is at 245. 245 for 6. That's what this one. Pull down the ground. They'll get 1. As the innings come to a close. 246. 246 for 6 at the end of this first innings by Richmond Hill Liberty Cricket. And a good half century by Terence Madramutu, 52 not out. The score is 246. 246 for 6 at the end of 30 overs. We're going to take a short break and come back live. We'll come back live in a few minutes. We'll take a short break. Just come back here and get the run chase. 246 for 6 at the end of 30 overs. Yeah, bro, thanks.